The preview you've been waiting for has finally arrived. Ever since the first reveal of the game, you've been asking us non-stop, when is Metro VR coming out? When we will get Metro VR? Are there any updates about Metro VR? Well, we have played it, and let me tell you, it was worth every single minute of waiting. So sit back, relax and enjoy this sneak peek. The Metro series, developed by 4A Games and inspired by Dmitry Glukovsky's novels, has earned a prominent place in the gaming world thanks to its immersive atmosphere and gameplay mechanics. Since its debut with Metro 2033 in 2010, up to the ambitious Metro Exodus in 2019, the series has evolved significantly, introducing new dynamics that have enriched the player experience and solidified its reputation in the market. Metro Exodus aimed to expand the formula. Playing as the protagonist Artyom, we left the railways of Novosibirsk for a semi-open world with a day-night cycle, adding crafting features but still dragging some flaws in enemy AI, both in fights against humans and mutants. The distinctive features like the use of the gas mask and the variety of weapons remained, making it a solid shooter, reaching 10 million copies sold. We had the chance to play it for 30 minutes together with some team members, and I have to say we were pleasantly surprised and impressed. It's been a while since we've seen them, and we don't often see VR games designed specifically for VR by people who truly understand the language of this medium and how to make the most of it. That said, Metro completely captured me for 30 minutes. The straightforward structure typical of a well-polished, high-budget single-player game, the environments and especially the team's understanding of VR are impressive. You can tell from the comfort options available, similar to Arizona Sunshine 2, that Vertigo knows how personal VR is and how it needs to be customized to each player's preference. We start in complete darkness. Sorry if the images below are hard to see, but I'll help you understand. As I said, we begin in total darkness, and I swear, without anyone explaining anything, I took the backpack from my shoulder and found a kinetic energy generator. After connecting the two plugs, we turned the dynamo, which recharged the switch to open the door. As you can see, just a few interactions, a few seconds, are enough to tell when a game seems truly made for VR. The story unfolds as we play, with radio communications helping us understand the context of our actions. After a few minutes, the situation becomes critical, and we encounter the first mutated creature with a small jump scare. We fight with a great shooting feel, and right after, I grab a healing gun from my backpack and shoot it straight into my wrist. The game allows us to search for ammo and resources around us. By this point, you'll realize that Alyx set the standard, and after nearly 5 years, we're finally starting to see games that have internalized those mechanics. The demo had everything, and after a while we even had a boss battle on a moving cart. Fast forward, we change environments and face problematic spiders that latch onto your face and need to be pulled off as quickly as possible. This was also the moment when we had to use the gas mask to protect ourselves from radiation, with the iconic clicking sound of the Geiger counter in the background when the gas inside gets ionized. In this second section, we fight spiders of different sizes, some of which attach to your hands, preventing you from shooting until you pull them off. You also have two different backpacks, one on the right and one on the left, where one holds tools and the other holds weapons. Small actions like lighting a lighter to burn spider webs show how VR, when used correctly, can provide that extra level of immersion. I won't go on because those who understand VR know that only a few words are needed. It seems to me that the foundation for a high-quality game has been set here. It's true that I didn't get to test the crafting system, the depth of other puzzles, or the variety of enemies, weapons, and environments. I apologize if the images are a bit dark. The only improvement I'd suggest is creating a wider and brighter spectator camera for those watching the game from the outside. But I assure you that inside the game, actions like putting on the gas mask and changing the filter to survive, or physically removing spiders from your face, will make you realize why VR is irreplaceable and unique in some things it can do. Metro Awakening will arrive on PlayStation VR 2, MetaQuest 2 and 3, Steam VR and Viveport on November 7th.
Pre-orders for the Standard and Deluxe Edition will open on September 25 for PSVR 2, MetaQuest and SteamVR, and will include exclusive in-game items. If you pre-order the Deluxe Edition, you will get a 10% discount and 48 hours early access starting for November 5th. The Standard Edition starts at $40.99 and the Deluxe Edition $50.99. I know the price may seem steep, especially since we are not used to these prices in VR, but we've anonymously decided that VR needs AAA quality titles just like the traditional flat games, and that means being willing to pay AAA prices. That's all for this video, and we will see you in the full review. Take care.